Hello YouTube, this is JackTest316 and today we do have a new video. Now it's going to be a review of a game. As you can see by the background, you can probably guess what it is. It is Batman Arkham City. But it won't be done by me today, it will be done by our new vlogger, Starsky. He's a good long time friend, you know, he's been there from the start, so fingers crossed, you know, he'll do a good job. Now, I hope you enjoy the review and speak soon.
Hello YouTube! Today I'm going to be reviewing Arkham City. Now who doesn't love the Batman? Well, except for the thousands of thugs he's beaten to a pulp. He's a superhero whose power is being rich. He can kick the arse of pretty much anyone you throw at him, including Superman at one point. And he has a utility belt, from which he can pull pretty much any gadget the plot calls for. Batman is a badass. And in 2009, game developer Rocksteady released one of the only games to accurately portray what it is to be the goddamn Batman, Arkham Asylum. It was pretty well received by game critics and comic fans alike for its level of detail portraying the Batman universe and its smooth and easy to master gameplay. And then Rocksteady brought out the sequel everyone had been waiting for. Everyone was itching to see how they could improve on the sheer awesomeness of the last game. And in my opinion, they certainly delivered. Arkham City took everything that was awesome about the first game, from the free-flow combat system to the stealth sections, and turned them up to 11. Batman can now beat down thugs and uber-mutants alike with even greater ease, and my favourite feature was the ability to counter up to 3 enemies at one time, usually using one of them to throw into the other two's faces. I found I spent most of my time in this game repeatedly playing the combat challenges, just because it feels so great when you pull off a flawless combo, taking down every thug that is stupid enough to run at you, and not taking a single hit. That is what it feels like to be the Dark Knight. In almost any action game, when you come to a stealth section, the first thing most people think is,
Oh man, not this shit again.
Not so with Arkham City. Occasionally you will come across a group of enemies with guns. Now even Batman can't quite deflect bullets, so you're going to have to be sneaky at these parts. And with the multitude of gadgets combined with your own skill, you can pick them off one by one without ever being spotted. The game world has also been given an upgrade. It's bigger than before, more detailed, and filled with unwitting morons to test your skills on. And with a map as big as this, Batman needs to be able to get around with ease. Rocksteady has done this by giving him a couple of new abilities, such as the improved gliding system, and an upgraded grapnel gun, which you can use to give yourself a boost into the air, so you can get a little extra height. It's actually possible, I've heard, to get from one end of the map all the way to the other without ever letting your feet touch the ground. I wouldn't know, since I tend to glide Batman face first into a billboard whenever I try to get anywhere. Most of the villains from the last game make a return, as well as a few new ones. And by a few, I mean a fuck-ton. From the Penguin to Solomon Grundy, a villain I didn't even know about since I'm not much of a comic reader. And of course the Joker, voiced again by Mark Hamill, makes a return, and he remains one of my all-time favourite villains. Another welcome addition is the ability to play as Catwoman, who is every bit as capable as Batman, and of course isn't too bad to look at either.
What?
Graphically, this game is pretty much the same as its predecessor. The level of detail put into it is still staggering, and seeing Batman get more and more beat up over the course of the game is interesting, but it's not much of an improvement over the last game. Overall, Arkham City lived up to my expectations, and I had a lot of fun beating it. And with the Riddler's challenges and exploring the map, I still have a lot more to do. Getting around the city can be awkward at times, and the fact that some of the side missions can be missed and unable to be completed will probably frustrate more than a few players. Out of 5, I'm going to give this a 4, since there is always room for improvement. I just can't wait to see what they call the next game. Arkham Country. Well, that's my opinion. Let us know what you think, rate, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.